So Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
So Carlos has a little gift for us. And it's not a new outfit. But if you look, we kind of got these straps and this pack on our character model now. We now have 2 extra inventory slots. That is spectacular. And we have a wrench. I'm sure we can think of a few useful places to use a wrench. At this point, we have to go and find all the pieces for the cart. Now, we've already got the power cable. We need to get some mixed oil, and we need to get a fuse. We've kind of reached the point where there are 3 different locations that we can go visit to get these items. You can kind of choose whatever order you like to pick them out, and the choices we made earlier in the game will have effects on those different locations. And maybe I'll do another bonus playthrough where we take a look at how they're different if we had gone through it a different way. But at the moment, we're just going to go from the order of closest to furthest. And zombie hiding in the car. We are back at the gas station because we now have a way to finish turning this crank. Let's go inside and look around.
Jill!
Oh, it's our buddy Carlos.
Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Carlos is watching outside. Oh no, it doesn't look like anything's going on just yet. back here? It's soaked with machine oil. We could use some machine oil.
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Alright, the conga line of the
Any
undead are
objections
coming
to
this
my
way.
playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
So, like a tough guy, Carlos just ran outside to go fight with everybody. Normally, I finish doing what I need to do in the gas station before I go outside. What do you say we take a look at what happens if we try to leave beforehand?
Eat this!
Oh, that's not good.
Ah!
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Alright, well that's what happens if we go check on Carlos before we finish inside the gas station. Let's see what happens if we finish inside the gas station first. Okay, over here we see a little keypad. It's a storage to maintain the temperature level of the oil. Let's operate the electronic lock. Alright, well those of you watching, if you were having any trouble with the audio, that was just a unfortunate reality of my software. It's not the most powerful in the world, so unfortunately every once in a while we're going to get slowdown and distortion like that. Now this puzzle is pretty easy to kind of figure out. What we want to do is press the buttons labeled with these keys until we only have one light activated. We want light A to be activated. So now we have to do that 3 times. And it's pretty easy with just a little bit of trial and error. Alright, and we've got the machine oil. So let's get the heck out of here. Oh, kaboom, yo. Oh, the gas station is on fire. Let's get out of here. Ah, and there's Carlos.
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks.
Alright, well, let's get out of here before things get worse.
Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
And there goes Carlos. Well, that door opened, and the zombies are coming out. That's not too bad, because there are goodies back here. There are 3 green herbs, and we're going to take all of them. Let's also take a look at what else is back here. Well, there's a statue. A bronze statue of Raccoon City Mayor Michael Warren. There's a switch. Well, if there's a switch, we have to push it. It's holding something in its hand. Will you take the bronze book? Well, of course we will. A bronze-made book-shaped object. It says, "Given knowledge" on it. Well, we have a place where we can use a bronze-shaped book, but since we got the machine oil, let's head back to the trolley. Oh, what's going on? Kyle's in trouble. Let's go help him.
Don't come any closer!
Mikhail, do you have some kind of death wish?
My people, they were wiped out by these monsters. I can't stop just because I'm wounded.
But can't you see those monsters are also the victims of Umbrella?
Are you accusing me of taking it out on them? You don't seem to understand something. We're not really involved with the company. There's no reason for any of us to take responsibility for this mess.
I know that. And right now, that's the only reason why I'm trying to cooperate with you.
Sorry. I feel so useless.
Don't. You fought hard and have the wounds to prove it.
But I'm still alive. My men aren't.
Don't think about that now. Just rest.
So even so badly wounded, Mikhail's a huge badass. Now that barrel was there, and he used it to blow up a bunch of those zombies. I think if that barrel was missing, Mikhail would have instead used one of his grenades. Now, just forgive me, I am trying to get a pen out of my drawer here while making as little noise as possible. Okay. Oh, the fuse is broken and the mixed oil has been used up. We just have machine oil, so we do not have what we need just yet. More Zambambos. There goes Carlos. And there goes zombies. Carlos has a bad habit of leaving us to deal with the undead. Okay, I'm gonna drop off a bunch of this stuff. We're gonna need the Book of Wisdom real soon. We're gonna need the wrench pretty soon too. Remember way back over here? Now this is where we want to use our Book of Wisdom. If we put the Book of Wisdom down and then try to take the bronze compass, the water will not flow. If for some reason we wanted to, we could take the book back, but there's honestly no reason. Oh, chickens. Now, if you've watched me play the other Resident Evil games, you know that I do not care for crows. They are annoying to deal with. Now, it's not always crows that burst out through there. Sometimes it's dogs. It's another one of those cases where enemies will be randomly chosen to attack. We're going to bring the compass back over to Michael Warren over here. We're going to place it in his hands. So doing that causes the statue to turn around, and when you open it up, there's a battery in there. Now, I know these are video games, and I understand that, you know, some of the puzzles are sometimes kind of silly, and they do take the time to sort of, you know, tell you how Spencer was a weirdo and Chief Irons was, you know, this crazy guy that liked to deal in art. So they kind of try to come up with in-game logic for why the puzzles are the way they are. But even in in-game logic, this is a weird one, that you would keep a battery in the back of the statue. And it doesn't even seem like it's a battery that's there to power the statue, it's just a battery. And we know what we want to use the battery for. No, you're still alive. Oh, they're back. But at least with our firepower, they're not tough to deal with. Alright, the battery's inserted, and down we go. So this is an area where we can get attacked by different enemies. No, we will not take the handgun bullets. Let's see. Nope, these are zombies. There's a bunch of zombies here. We could take them out with the explosives on the wall over there, but I want to leave that intact for at least a little while longer. And I see red herbs. Red herbs make me pretty happy. Because a red herb means full health. You combine that with a green herb, and you get the most powerful healing item aside from a first aid spray. And looky. That's a lot of gunpowder. But now we're kind of out of space. And we need space. So I'm going to have to go and drop this stuff off. There is a door over here, but it's locked, so we're not getting in there. Thankfully, the save room and our magical item box is nice and close. Okay, you all can go down here. But you guys are getting mixed. And we are doing pretty good on healing items. Now we're going to do what we came in here to do. When operating the transformer, be sure to set the power transmitter to manual mode. The old system is prone to short-circuiting. Be careful not to let it exceed maximum levels. Will you set this device to manual mode? Sure, we will. Now you can see that there are two shutters here. This is the low voltage control room. The lock will be released at 15 to 25 volts. This is the high voltage control room. The lock will be released at 115 to 125. And that's what this machine here is for. This is a transformer that supplies power to the facility. Will you push the switch? Yeah, we will. Now, we can change the values of this number. It starts at 50. And if we hit the red switch, the power goes up. But if we hit the blue switch, the power goes down. Now, I'm pretty sure if I do like this, yep, we get 20, and the low voltage room opens. I could go in there and check it out, but we're going to continue playing with this and open up the high voltage room. Now, I don't quite remember how to do this one. Is it blue, red, blue, red? Yes. Now, I'm going to go into the high voltage room first, because there's a locker here, and inside the locker is our Magnum. Oh, do you hear that? Yeah, zombies. Lots of them. So we're at a live section. As usual, we're going to see what happens first if we do nothing. Well, the zombies smash their way in, and now we have to fight our way out. Which, considering our firepower, is not that big a deal. There was only 4 of them. Although there are some out here. So, you may have heard that discretion is sometimes the better part of virtue. So, we are going to head to the emergency exit. I don't think I said that. You've opened the lock. Discretion is the better part of valor, something like that. Well, we escaped, and we're being attacked by zombies, but the Nemesis is there, and he's taking shots at us with his rocket. Now, it is possible to dodge his rockets. There we go. And I think I can take shots at him while he's up there. I'm not doing good, though. Okay, he may be out of ammunition. Ow. And he's messed us up pretty fierce already. Oh, you didn't like that, did you, big guy? No, 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 no. What I want to try to do is get him close to this explosive. And see if I can shoot the explosive and him. But I'm actually just getting beat up. Maybe I'll have better luck with a shotgun. he's down, but he's not out. Nuts. This actually isn't a bad place to fight him, but I am not doing well. And that is going to be the end of Jill. Now, let's take a look at my preferred method of handling these zombies. Let's just increase the electricity output. All the zombies' heads pop, and we don't have to use up any ammunition. If I had not opened the doors beforehand, the numbers would have changed on the transformer, and it would have made it a little more difficult to open those doors. But for our trouble, we get the fuse. So in the chat, I'm being asked, how do you unlock all the weapons and unlimited ammo? Well, that you have to first beat the game, and then you unlock the bonus mode mercenaries. And we will take a look at the bonus mode mercenaries in another video. But you essentially have to play through mercenaries to unlock those things.